Good morning, everybody. Welcome to The Lead Live. I'm Louis Amestoy. It is a glorious Tuesday morning, August 12th, 2025. And we are here at the Peterson Health Digital Studio, a Pine Plow Brewing Company, which is infested with mosquitoes. And there's some kind of weird noise in the background that I can't find and get rid of. So there's that. But we got a great show for you today. Lots of guests. MHDD's in the house. Vecinos is in the house. Doug is in the house. Janelle's in the house. And Julie Davis is late. I don't know what to do about her. What are we going to do about her, Doug?
Julie Davis is not in the house, which means the house is empty.
It is very empty. It's a very empty house without Julie Davis. We got things to discuss, though. Before we get to that, we have... I'm doing this special right now for all the little small businesses out there. I got some pretty good response, actually. People who just said, okay, for $100 you can get in and you can get on the show and be in the newsletter. And lo and behold, some people took advantage of the deal. But first off, we are at the Peterson Health Digital Studio. Peterson Health, of course, elevating healthcare across the country.
She comes.
Julie Davis is here. She's very festive for the music today, too.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, she is looking pretty good there.
Yeah, sharp. Very slick.
Thing working?
Yeah, very, very, very nice. Careful, there's lots of mosquitoes in the facility today.
They'll come to me.
Oh, yeah, they'll come to you.
The rest of you are relieved.
Yes. Quick Lane for all your service needs. Make an appointment today at 830-257-5557, and they'll take care of you at Quick Lane. Our friends over at Freeman Fritz they're in the vet clinic and shelter game. They're saving lives at Freeman Fritz. Our friends over at Moonshadow Haven. Julie Davis, you've been to Moonshadow Haven.
I have, a couple times.
It's pretty lovely, isn't it?
Beautiful. It's a beautiful venue.
It's a beautiful tourist attraction.
Where is that?
Mountain Home, right?
Mountain Home.
Mountain Home.
27, almost to Mountain Home.
Yeah, it's
okay.
They've had proms there, weddings there. They have a large venue for beautiful events. So it's in Mountain Home. By the way, if you need a new mattress, Mattress World can hook you up over there on Junction Highway. Visit the Reasoners today. They can save $625 before Labor Day on a new mattress there. Or you can get a Serta iComfort one, too. Also, New Hope Counseling for this time. If you need some help just talking things through, New Hope Counseling is one of your sources there. And Fairy Moon Emporium. If you don't need professional care, but you want some care that might be holistic, like rocks, charms, crystals, that kind of stuff, there you go. Fairy Moon Emporium is right there on Earl Garrett Street. They are delightful.
It's also retail therapy.
It's retail therapy, yeah. Go buy stuff. Buy stuff for us. And 323 Bakery, right on your way as you head into...
Those are so pretty.
Yes. They are also the Wild Iris Floral Company as well.
Kristen's a hard-working
She is a hard-working girl. She is a terrific person. She makes delicious things and makes beautiful things, too. These characters are in the house today. Vecinos Cafe. They're authentically Mexican.
Also beautiful, delicious.
I don't think Michelle's... I don't know that Michelle's authentically Mexican, but she's getting there. Also, by the way, Truffles and Vines. Now that's Kristen's sister. Runs Truffles and Vines. They're right next to each other. 323 Bakery, and then you also have Truffles and Vines.
Except those cookies.
Did you say Christian's sister?
Kristen's sister.
Okay.
Kristen's.
Sorry, I thought you said sister Christian.
No, I did not say that.
That was
wrong song.
Yeah.
Wrong song. And then, but they have truffles, and they're delicious. Apparently,
I love
And
truffles.
those are the espresso truffles, and she gave me a few of those. And I couldn't eat them because the diabetes is raging right
Just
now.
come by.
Come by. I'll bring.
You
I'll
can bring
help
them
as
here
well.
on
Yep.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Espresso.
You have
truffle.
3 people willing to help you.
Yes.
But Truffles and Vines and 323 Baker are next to each other there in Ingram as you head up on Highway 39. It's on your
Sister
left-hand
properties
side.
run by sisters.
Sister Act. If you need a new home, well, first off, if you need a home designed, the SLS partnership folks can do that for you, or they can build you a stadium, which I'm in for too. And if you need to sell that stadium, this character here,
Yeah.
We know
There we go.
somebody.
we
Yeah.
know somebody. That is the jppropertiestx.com. They have moved to a beautiful facility on 940. Is it 945 Barnett?
Yes, sir.
And have Gilbert and Andrew stop by.
They have not.
Wow, what a bunch of slobs.
They're busy.
Yeah,
don't
I'll
get
have to
those.
check their
I
schedule.
don't get those. We got a big show for you today. As we mentioned, today is a big day for the Kerrville City Council. They meet at 2 o'clock. I think the meeting may be 6 to 7 hours long today. Oof. So I don't know how I'm going to get through it. It's going to be painful. The commissioner's
Sugar-free
court,
cookies. Sugar-free, gluten-free.
I know. Sugar, yeah, something. I'm going to have some snacks for that
Some
one.
water.
They have a budget meeting, and then they have a workshop, and then they have a regular council meeting. And they're kind of behind schedule on the budget. So that's where they're at today.
As far as discussion. Julie submitted it
Julie's,
on time.
Yeah, Julie's on time, but they haven't really discussed it
Give
at all.
their credit out there.
So, yeah, Julie Barron.
Did her homework.
She's top five.
In the middle of all this madness
Yes.
and feeling like you have to throw it out and start all over.
Right.
But there's just so much to talk about.
There's so much to discuss.
It's not that.
And I'm sure this will be a 2-hour or 3-hour meeting today, just going through the budget, because there are some red flags in the budgeting cycle. I don't know what those red flags are. I just know they're out there. And yesterday, the Commissioner's Court proposed raising the rate to the no new revenue rate to 42 cents for every $100 of assessed value. The previous rate would be like 40, which is where Rich Paces wanted it to be. But I think they're going to have to they're also going to have to dip into the reserve fund to pay for stuff, because lo and behold, FEMA's not going to pay for everything. So this is the thing, and there's no evidence they're going to pay for anything at all still, because there's still cities out there that said that they haven't been paid back from previous disasters. This morning, though, I did notice that there was a team, I would say, of the Texas National Guard, or the Texas Guard, was marching this morning on the Sidney Baker Bridge on the west or the east side of the bridge, where there's no sidewalk. They were just kind of marching right along the road there, and they were going. And I was like, I bet you they're going to go down, look at that north side of the river, which is kind of tough to navigate. So they were heading that way with their poles, and they were going to search. Looks like to search the north bank of the river this morning, right there in downtown. There's still 2 missing people. One of them is one of the girls from Camp Mystic, and another one is a firefighter. I think Jeff Ramsey is his name. Seal Stewart is the other one, the little girl from Mystic. And Jeff Ramsey is a firefighter from League City, and he is still missing as well. So we are I don't even know what day it is as far as like where we're at in the flood disaster.
Plus 30 days.
Plus 30 days for sure. Well, yeah, we're like almost 40 days into this thing.
42 from over here. 42? Someone else is counting.
Oh yeah, and Michelle got great video of some of the work that was being done in the park. They've been doing a lot of debris removal, tree removal. I was a little alarmed by the heavy machinery though that was in there. So that was interesting to see. That's ongoing. I don't know. What are you hearing in your world there, Julie Davis? What's going on in your world? Anything exciting? Nothing.
Back to school.
Yeah.
Back to school.
It's August. It's hot.
What did you do over the weekend? I was all over the place and I paid the price on Sunday.
Well, that was our last weekend that Ainsley was in town, and the weekend before her birthday was yesterday. So we actually went to see Freakier Friday as a family.
Oh my gosh! Wow, how did that go?
That's our age group of kiddos. It was fun. We enjoyed it. Don't listen to all the negative reviews. What is your expectation from a Freaky Friday movie?
Lindsay Lohan and
we had a great time at that, and then we had everyone over for a birthday party.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And then we had to take her to the airport.
I think today's my oldest grandson's birthday.
Yeah.
All right.
So it was family time,
10.
which was much needed.
Or 11, 10 or 11. Jeez, how old are these kids?
I don't know. Ainsley's 19. I only know.
Oh my gosh.
That I need to know.
I know. I can't keep up with anybody.
You can't keep up. It's hard.
I feel like I've just lost the entire.
I have a niece that I can't decide how old she is every single year.
I know.
She's going to be 15. I finally learned it.
Yeah. It's
family time is what we did.
Right. I know the ages of the kids for the most part, but every once in a while you just draw a blank on things. So
they just sneak up on you.
Yeah, they do. But yeah, the council meeting is today. Yesterday again was the Commissioner's Court. Sheriff Larry Letha kind of mapped out that the Ingram. Look, here's the folks. Ingram should just disincorporate and be done. It's just a mess. They lost another chief apparently. They're down to 2 police officers. They can't do 24-hour service. So the sheriff has to pick up the slack, and he's not happy about it because they don't really get compensated for it. And that's a real problem. So either either the city pays for the sheriff to come in and do police work, or they don't have police work at all, and then it just becomes the Wild West over there in Ingram, which I think some people wouldn't mind. But we do that. They just need to disincorporate. There's a couple of things that need to happen, and the commissioner's court kind of played out yesterday as we expected. One, Jeff Holt was late, almost 2 hours late to the meeting because he no longer works. He's working full time for the Comfort Independent School District, teaching somewhere in Comfort. How that's a deal is unbelievable to me. But you're getting paid for a full-time job as the county commissioner, and then you take a full-time job as a teacher, which makes you late for 2 hours. All the substantive discussions they had, he missed. And he missed 2 meetings last week. He may have missed the third meeting last week too, because there was a third meeting that happened last week. Because I don't know what happened with that meeting. And so, like, here's the deal, folks. Either you just resign or you just resign. Resign from the teaching job or resign from the commissioner's court job. Because you can't really do both. It's not really fair to the taxpayers in Kerrville that are funding your salary to work full-time as the commissioner. Or you resign from your teaching job in Comfort because you can't give them full-time. I mean, it's just hard. It's hard. It's a hard deal. You know, someone wanted me to work full-time for them and do the lead at the same time. And I was like, yeah, I can't do it. Pound sand, man. You know, and so you got to make some hard decisions there. So Jeff Holt either needs to resign or make a decision, man. That's all we got to ask. That's our editorial position for the morning. So just when you thought the commissioner's court would be like stable again, then this happens. So it's just fun. Arlie Ballou showed up yesterday, and he complained about Judge Rob Kelly being absent and he demanded that Judge Kelly, apologize for his absence. I really only think that Judge Kelly, and I can't totally defend him on this one too, but I do think that he had a situation where his home was damaged, his wife was by herself when this thing happened. There's Dan Patrick's shenanigans during the big hearing was just ridiculous because as we've noted, Dan Patrick could have put flood stuff into the legislative priorities like years ago, and he never did. It wasn't even a thought until people died, until kids died. Did he think, oh, we should probably put some sirens out there? And like Kerr County's been asking this for several years now, right? And they've either been told no, or they got the financing was so stupid that they couldn't even figure out how to do it, right? The state's known this for a long time, and we've talked about this before. So Harley got up there and he was like, he's never apologized once for all the money he cost the county for his little shenanigans with his getting thrown off the court and how much money that cost the county to throw him off. He never apologized for that once. So it's kind of one of those things where you're like, whatever. So I shouldn't even give him the time of day in this one, but it was whatever. And then they approved the new sign for Jake. Did you know about that too? And that's going to be that could be a fight too. But the other thing was that they want a new sign at the Hill Country Youth Event Center. And I got to admit, it is kind of a shabby looking sign now, and it doesn't really, there's some things about the Hill Country Youth Event Center that just look kind of shabby. Like the whole fence thing looks shabby. And then the fence, the gate, the sign isn't that nice. And Jake Williamson, who they should have had presented initially to the city council, because he's very reasonable, he's calm, he comes in with the dog, everything's cool, and everyone knows Jake, and he kind of explained, well, we can dim this thing down so it meets the dark sky things, right? And it still didn't really make the people from Kerrville very happy because of it essentially violates the sign ordinance that's out there. I think there should be some exceptions to those rules, but that happened yesterday. So but to do that, they have to get out of the extraterritorial jurisdiction, or they're going to pick a fight with Kerrville over the sign ordinance thing, and they don't want to do that. So that was yesterday. And then I watched Tyvee play volleyball last night, and they got run over by Cornerstone Christian in San Antonio. I think every girl on that team was 5'7" to start off with, and then they got bigger. like 5'11", 6 foot, and then the
Like
girls on the
Judy.
bench. The girls on the bench were even bigger than that. I mean, it was incredible. I shouldn't say bigger; they were taller than that. So there you go.
There you go.
All right, Doug, you got stuff. What do you got today, Doug?
I'm glad we have foodies in the house.
We got lots of food.
by the way, I'm going to say, I want to start off by saying thank you to everybody who came out this weekend. It was,
how did it
was
go?
a big success. Yeah, it was really fun. We had the Jelby guns set up in this little frame. Then you shot little paper and plastic cups off.
Look at your tattoo, man.
Yeah, this was all part of the fun.
Yeah.
Where's my camera?
I literally was like, I didn't know
like,
Doug had this tattoo.
I'm blocked. Yeah, I know.
How have I
I
never
was
noticed
distracted
that?
by it.
This was all part of the fun.
Okay, all right.
Well, we gave out tattoos to the little kids, and
It's
of
still
course I had
hanging
to
on?
jump in. Oh, this thing lasts for like 10 days, man.
Oh my
You can
gosh.
shower and everything.
I literally was
Come on.
like, has he always worn long sleeves? I've
Yeah,
never.
I've never seen that before.
But I will tell you, I'm kind of digging it, so I'm probably going to get a tattoo there. I'm kind of liking it. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what was that? That's right. I was just telling the kids I had a bunch of other ones on there as well. That's a sticker. But I say all I got to do now is
Discounted price.
buy a leather jacket and a motorcycle. I'm good to go. But
yeah, at least you can test drive it, right?
that's true.
You look good on it. It looks good
Yeah,
for you.
I like it. But anyway, so it was fun. We had a good time. We had about 130, 140 people show up,
Nice.
so that was good. But that Jelby gun thing was very, very popular. People had a blast doing that. And I'm not kidding you. We're still cleaning up Jelbys over there.
I'm sure.
They went everywhere. One of my guys put up a big backdrop before. He's like,
Trying to
yeah, I
catch
want to
them.
catch these. And I'm like, okay. Not
Everywhere.
even.
It's
like glitter.
Not
It's
even
boy
close.
glitter.
Oh my gosh, it went everywhere. That's a good one, boy glitter.
Yeah.
Anyway, so today I brought you guys a little treat, and I'm sorry you cannot partake, Lewis.
That's all right. I'll get over it.
This is
Julie, I got you covered.
We'll let you know.
angel hair chocolate. This is
Oh.
Dubai chocolate.
Okay.
If I, like
Now,
all
what-
kinds
now-
of glare.
Wait a minute. What's going on with the Dubai chocolate?
I know. I'm seeing it everywhere.
I don't know. It is super popular. Oh,
that
It's the in thing.
yeah, it's.
Yeah.
Not in the.
I don't know why they call it Dubai chocolate because BMAX. I looked up this company who imports it. They're German, so I'm not sure what's the deal. But I'm going to open it and we're going to try it. Look at the
pretty.
packaging is
Yeah,
very
yeah.
nice.
What
Wow.
percentage?
It is a.
Cocoa, is it?
Here, hand us the package.
I don't know. I'll let you look at
Is
it.
there
We
any
got
other
questions.
Like,
is there any
these are
other
the chocolate
chocolate
people need-
aficionados here? Any
you
other
go.
chocolate? Come on, Kelsey.
Like I
Come on,
could read
Kelsey.
this. This is so
Kelsey Wilmot's coming. She's coming to
She's
try
like,
it.
yeah, I happen to like a
Okay.
Hershey's.
I
Yeah.
can't
I'm
even.
food motivated. I try
Have you
palate
had
taste.
Dubai chocolate?
Yes, I bought this one from Gibson.
Oh well, look at that. What do you know?
Whoa, why did you buy
Okay,
it from
so-
Gibson's there? What was it? What was it?
Gibson's is, it's the hometown store you
Yeah.
have.
Thanks.
right.
Yeah. So
Oh, it's a
I'm gonna.
milk
It's a
chocolate.
little expensive though.
It is very expensive,
It's
actually.
a treat.
Can we break that into a
It's
couple of
not a
pieces?
dark
I know.
chocolate.
She's like, I'm just gonna eat the whole thing.
I was
Yeah.
looking for the.
Do you guys want some over there? I know you want
It's
some.
milk
Here, pass-
chocolate
pass
with
it down.
cotton
Yeah.
candy and pistachio cream.
Oh
You
boy.
guys can share this.
Are we
one.
breaking?
Yeah. There we go.
Try this. It's
What a day. Thanks, Doug.
furry on
Gotta
the
look
inside.
at it.
You gotta look
Yeah,
at it.
it's
furry
it is
on the
cotton
inside.
candy and pistachio cream on the inside.
Show
furry.
yours to the camera.
Yeah.
You got a good
Yeah.
you got the good camera over there. Sorry.
Look at that.
Looks a little moldy. I didn't say
Furry.
that. Somebody else did.
It's soft, right?
Yeah.
The chocolate is
All
very
right.
soft. So.
I
Okay.
can't switch my hands around. Okay, let's see.
The pistachio thing is good. You got to like pistachios, of course. But
What do you think, Kelsey?
I'm getting notes of like pistachio. That's good. The furry thing's actually pretty good. I
That's
like
cotton
That's
candy.
cotton candy.
Cotton candy, right?
it. Okay.
All right.
Different. Doesn't hurt my teeth.
Mm-hmm.
So my dentist should be happy about that.
That's good.
I gave it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. All right. All
Cool.
right.
It's from nature with love.
from
Kind
nature
of
with
creamy.
Okay.
Kind of a.
It's a
Almost
salty
a-
sweet too.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of a nougat sort of
Right.
vibe.
It's a mental health.
It's
care
rich.
thing.
You could not eat that whole little
No,
bar.
you cannot eat the whole thing. It's
Yeah.
very rich. What do you guys think in the back? They're foodies.
It's so good.
It's so good. That's all we needed. Yeah.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
It's almost like a peanut butter texture.
Let me know.
All right.
Yes. But the chocolate is really smooth and rich. And anyway, so yeah, they are expensive, but they're very good, and they will last multiple sittings.
Yeah,
or
this is not a
multiple people.
one candy bar like.
This is no. You didn't get a Snickers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jerseys.
So like one little small would probably send me into a coma, right?
Probably,
Probably.
yes. You don't want to touch
Probably.
this one.
All right.
But anyway, so that was that. I want to share that. We
tasty,
have
and
a
it's
couple of
pretty.
different. Yeah, I got a couple different flavors of that over there.
Yeah.
And we also have these little, like they're about this big, and the little ice cream cones, and they're filled with this.
Oh, really?
And they're really the crunchiness added to that chocolate is really
It's got
good.
a
Nice.
peanut butter vibe.
Yeah. So I know you got
Yeah, get that. You get
all your
that,
mouth
right? You get
noises.
that, yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah. So that's that. And what else we got going on? Gosh, so many things. I don't know.
Are you ready? It's like you're heading now towards the Christmas season.
No.
Well, not quite. We still got Labor Day to deal with.
I'm always like, we can't
Well,
have a holiday till after my birthday.
Isn't that when the Christmas stuff comes out? Is on Labor Day?
Oh, it's already out,
it's out.
depending where you go.
Yeah.
Maybe not Gibson's.
No, we're waiting on purpose till after Halloween at least.
You're not going to do any trees this year, though, right?
We're not going to shoot. Yeah, we didn't make any money off that. It
Yeah.
was a little bit of a disaster, but I mean, people don't go to Gibson's for trees, and
It was a good idea, though. It looked good.
yeah, and it smelled great.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, it was just it was not financially viable. Which
Viable.
I will also tell you that we're getting out of the deer corn business for that very same reason.
Really?
Yeah, we lose too much of it. We can't buy it in small batches. We have to buy it
The
in
squirrels come
great
up and
big.
I'm just kidding.
No joke. Squirrels, pigeons, everything. I mean, we store it in that big container
All
in
the
the parking
raccoons
lot.
are going to be so sad
Well,
that
so
come up from the river.
I have offered Jay. We have 5 pallets that we're trying to get rid of because they got infested with weevils. And it's fine for the animals to eat that, right?
Yeah, right.
So I've offered Jay, he can get his guys from the city and drive up and down the river where we've lost all of that vegetation and spread the deer corn. But yeah, so we're just waiting for a logistical stuff to do that.
Get Brimhall over here. I saw him yesterday at the volleyball game.
Yeah, he's too busy to answer me. I'm not important enough.
I don't know. I mean, you are pretty
Oh,
important.
and you can get him on the horn.
Well,
but, you know.
I'll try to see what I can do about that. That's a good idea, though. That's kind of you.
Well, yeah, instead of throwing it out, what are we going to do? You know, so might as well
Right.
sort of help.
I hear a lot of people say that it's not good for the deer in the first
No,
place.
it's like candy.
They it just fattens them up or something like that, or
Well, yeah, I'm high. What do you call it? Like it's high caloric. Instead of
Yeah.
grass, they're
Yeah.
eating corn. So
They like it. It's a treat, so it attracts them if you're hunting.
right. Yeah, it's just a hunting thing, right? For the most part, you fatten them up, you give them a little
be fair.
corn.
But a couple years ago, when we had that super drought, like it didn't rain at all, and it was triple digits for 50 days in a row or whatever, we sold a lot of deer corn because
Yeah.
people were
People are feeling sympathetic.
feeling
to it.
sorry for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I got one that just shows up, and she'll follow you into the house. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very
Oh, the
pushy.
ones at the office.
Yeah.
They're so cute. But I noticed the one. There's a buck. You know, they're in velvet.
Yeah.
He was on the neighbor's porch eating the cat food that they had put
Oh,
out
nice.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I've come to the conclusion every animal loves cat food.
Yeah. What is it about that?
My dogs, of course,
Yeah.
and the
Of course.
bird. When I let my bird loose, he'll fly around straight to the cat.
Straight to the
High
cat food.
protein.
Yeah,
It's kind of
Yeah.
like that.
yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah, yeah,
Armadillos like it too.
Yeah, right?
yeah.
Oh god.
You should start putting it in your tacos, man. Everybody seems to like
A
it.
little
like it.
crunch.
Like
That
special,
sounds
yeah.
horrifying.
Anyway,
Has more
so
protein in it.
All right, Doug.
Yes.
Good
All right.
job.
I'm gonna clear out.
You're free.
thank you. I'm going to
free.
clear out and let these guys come in and
All
give
right.
you actual wisdom.
All right, Michelle and Gerardo are coming over here. They got announcements to make. Come on on, come on down.
Okay.
Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. Come on over. All right. I was getting some text messages. Let us know. This could be breaking news.
Leslie, that's breaking news?
No, no. I got some text messages from people saying this is gonna be big. What's going on with you guys?
If you want to,
If you want.
I don't think he has anyone.
No,
So it's up to you.
Kyla
I find them hot and they mess up your hair.
Kyla
Yeah,
got
I don't like the
busy.
hair thing.
Yeah.
Up my hair.
Yeah, I'd like
Yeah.
bumps on my
I
hair.
have fine hair. And
That's why I don't put those on because he messes up
it
my
gets
hair.
That's right. Your hair's just right.
Just right.
You'd have to take your hat off.
wrinkles.
How many mosquitoes did you kill over there on the?
17.
Nice. Way to go.
Yeah.
It is
So I did
awful
pretty
right
good.
now.
He's type O
So
blood, so
they just
he's
get
a
them.
magnet.
They
Me
just get
too.
them.
So thanks for
So
doing that.
I sent an email to Noah
Okay.
about that.
All right.
I
Get,
complained to Noah.
get them.
Let's
Get them.
Let those two
Pull the
in.
microphone closer to
We're
you, Michelle.
suffering now.
All right, there you go.
Is this close enough?
Yep, close enough. What do you got going on? What's the news? What's the breaking news?
We have some exciting news. That is, we've
Drum
been
roll.
serving Kerrville now for about 5. It's been 5 years if you include the farmers market.
5 years, yeah.
Congratulations.
And so during that time on the food truck and in the restaurant, in the cafe, we've had a lot of people come up during the time, and you've even mentioned on the show twice today about people asking for gluten-free, dairy-free, all kinds of different categories.
Yeah, right.
People who are diabetic have been coming in. So what we've decided to try out and introduce is a new addition to our menu. So we're
Okay.
going to keep our menu, but I brought a sample here
Okay.
of a new menu that we're introducing in September.
Very nice. Oh, let me see.
Okay.
So what we've done is instead of
Mushroom
ordering
tacos, nice.
instead of ordering by like tacos and then looking at the type, we've categorized it a different way so that if you come into our
Mushroom
cafe,
and black bean tacos.
you can look by like anti-inflammatory if you're looking for something that way, heart healthy options, diabetic friendly options. If you're gluten free, dairy free, or vegetarian, you can search the menu that way.
Very cool.
So we are going to still have our regular menu, like I mentioned. So that's our current customer base, but we are opening it up because we've had a lot of people that have come in and, you know, they look at things on our menu a different way and they either can't eat some things or
They're making
Or they're like, can I have it with this instead of that or without
Yeah.
that? Or
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still in charge of the Mexican food, she's in charge of the healthy.
Okay.
The
All
healthy
right.
food,
All
right.
right.
So
Right.
This is just like we have all different age ranges that come into the cafe, and like over the years, people have really been. We've seen that they're very conscious about what they're eating,
Yeah.
and about their health. And there's not a menu like that we've seen
No.
that categorizes it in this way. And so we're just making it like health conscious options, but it's still a lot of the.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Gluten free.
Very nice.
Veggie Chipotle bowl.
I might eat cauliflower if you did all these fabulous things to
Well,
it.
you know, if you cook it right, you know,
But
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, when you add all the flavors and the salsas
Right.
and all of that.
Yes.
it's like Brussels sprouts too. You
Yeah.
know, like when you
Yes.
had Brussels, you know, everyone was like, "Oh my god, that's the worst thing ever." And then they decided to fry them.
Yeah,
and
they're like, quit
"Oh,
boiling them. Oh, they're
quit
pretty
boiling."
good.
Yeah.
Roasted's really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
And really, we're going to keep our same audience,
Yeah.
but we're just going to basically expand it to people who are, even people that visit from other places, they're looking for vegan options or vegetarian options, and we just wanted to be able to serve more people
Yeah.
that come through.
Yeah.
And so we haven't ever seen a menu categorized this way.
No.
So this is like the part that I was excited about. So Gerardo and I have been working on this.
That's
and
great. That's
Great
great.
job.
We
Yeah.
still are going to tweak some things because we're introducing it in September, but we've been sampling it out and having people try it. And so far, the response has been really positive.
Very nice.
Made,
Way to
We
go.
made birria, which is our biggest seller, with tofu, and she loved it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Mackenzie was our test taster.
Get it big.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah. Right.
she's like,
I love this idea. This is great. I
Yeah.
like the mushroom tacos too because you can do mushrooms really well, and that's a terrific idea.
there's so many kinds of mushrooms.
Yeah. Right.
What we're gonna try to do is also work with the locals. Like there's a gentleman and his wife that they sell mushrooms at the farmers market.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna
Right.
try to,
Yeah.
get them from them.
local
It's
produce?
more of a farm to table local people here. Yeah.
Now, how hard was it to get Gerardo to like agree to this? Did he like? Did you have to beat him over the head with it a little bit, or?
Yes.
Well, his
I'm
first
not usually this dark. It's just receding now. All the
first comment was, "I've never had
purple and
tofu."
blues and
Yeah.
stuff.
Right. He's like, tofu? No, I don't think so.
So he's like, so we had to bring people in who eat tofu and who eat like vegetarian.
Right.
And also, he has always said since the very beginning that when, when he was growing up, they didn't even have meat. They only had meat on special occasions.
Yeah. Right.
And
It
so
was
vegetables,
one
that was
chicken
mainly.
leg for 6 of us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So-
It was just a lot of everything else, but one chicken leg.
Right. Yeah, because Mexican food, is pretty healthy, I think, traditionally. So I mean,
Yeah,
it can be
yeah.
it can be it can be healthy.
Mother turned 97 in May.
Yeah.
Grandma passed away when she was 103.
Wow.
And
got some
every
good
single
genes.
picture
Yeah.
of my grandma, she has a cigarette. But then the food they had and the things that they did,
Yeah.
I think it helped.
Yeah.
But this ought to really speed up the order system from being in the business. When you have people with dietary,
Yes.
it can clog up and
That is
bottleneck
huge.
ordering.
Yeah.
And people
Yeah.
would come in there, they would look at the menu, just like what you're saying, and they would say,
Can you take
what
this
do
out?
you have that's dairy free? And there would be a line of people behind, and they would be looking,
Bottlenecking
looking.
the.
And I would get frustrated, but I thought, why don't we turn that into? It's becoming a common request for different things like gluten free. What do you have that's gluten free? I'm vegetarian. What do you have? So instead of us. And also training people, like on our staff, like what qualifies for each
Right.
category. We said, let's just make it categories. And then it takes a lot of the,
Yeah. People don't understand when you want customization of everything,
Right.
you're ruining the established ability to perform at their highest level
Right.
with their staff. You're creating.
I'm always
Impotence.
I'm impressed though that you were able to do this, because I think I challenged you early on, like, I'm gluten free, and you're like, hey, look at
yes,
me.
you have always said
Yeah.
that.
Biggest nightmare.
I know.
It's for other reasons.
And
but-
the thing that
not
kills
that.
me, my favorite thing in life, quite frankly, are just flour tortillas. Like
Yeah.
that's like that was the most painful thing to give up, and I gave it up. But it's you can have good things like this that are carefully, and I
new
think
things.
yeah, and I think this is good because it makes us rethink some of the things about. All these things these sound delicious to me.
They do.
The mushroom and black bean tacos, I want that one already. The grilled chicken and veggie bowl, I want that. So I'm ready.
He's ready for lunch.
Ready for lunch. I'm hungry now. Dang it!
I know.
And we changed, we're going to have a special rice for this menu because the rice that he makes that you eat in the cafe today, it has a chicken bouillon that's part of it. So if you're vegan or vegetarian, you may not want
Right.
that.
Right.
So we're making a cilantro lime rice
Nice.
that goes with it instead.
That's
so
great.
there's like little tweaks that we're making that aren't huge from a kitchen perspective, but they are big for our customers and
Yeah.
customer focused.
BK Gamble saying this is a great idea. So BK says this is a good idea. I love it.
So
Good job.
Thank you so
What do you
much.
guys think
all the
about
patrons
what?
can be organized now.
No, absolutely.
Yes, and
All
you
right.
can still come and get regular birria tacos and birria grilled
You can
cheese
get all this
As
stuff.
long as I can still get what I want.
As long as I can
Yeah,
still get
right,
what I
There
want.
you go.
No.
That's all
This
that matters.
is amazing.
This is
It's
a great
cool,
idea,
and-
and then I'll order.
yeah, exactly. My people that want this, I'll bring them.
Now, what,
I'll still get my
what are your hours? And what days are you open and what days are you not open? And where's the food truck at some days?
We are not open on Tuesday and Wednesday.
Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay. All right. You're like,
She
you're
had
like
to look at him to
She
decide.
couldn't be there if they were
But
open.
also,
What day is
you
this?
have to remember that anybody that wants to have a gathering and stuff, they can always call us and we'll
Yeah.
We can
we'll
open
go
for
there.
special events.
Right, but you're
Yeah, because we've done
typical.
it before.
Yeah.
People that want to have a gathering.
I've been wearing my hat, by the way. Have you been wearing your hat?
Louis, every place I go, you don't have it. Don't
It's
even
it's
try
on a place of honor.
I bet you can't find it.
I can destroy a hat in a day with my greasy
Is that
head.
what
They
you said?
trade
That
it
you
out.
don't have it. What you say is you
Oh,
don't
I
have
wear
it
it.
no more.
I wear it. I wear it proudly. I wear it proudly. It's
So this
it's
gentleman, this couple comes by all the time, and his biggest Kansas City everything, football, baseball thing. So he's like, "I'm gonna give you a hat." So every time I see him, I have to run over and take my hat and put there. So
you should have thrown it in the trash right then. Kansas City, get it
Take
out of
his San
here.
Francisco hat?
Yeah. What's that?
What hat did you take? A San Francisco hat?
No, I took one of Vicino's hats. I have a Vicino, and I
like-
gave him a lead hat.
no,
So
you can't.
It's like,
They swap.
What's happening?
believe me, I'm not wearing one of those stupid 49ers hats. The heck with them. So
See why I don't come on more.
yeah,
often.
I
right.
don't blame you.
Can't stand those guys. Anyway, all right, good job, you guys. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming
This
by.
is
Thank you.
amazing.
Well done.
Very cool.
Yes, congratulations.
Congratulations on this as well. This is terrific. Absolutely.
Do you want these back so you
No,
have them
keep
for
it.
the restaurant?
It might change.
I took a
little.
picture.
It's still,
Oh,
we're
there you go.
tweaking it.
I found a little. There's a C, extra C in that mushroom thing, so I crossed it out.
Thank you. Yeah, we're tweaking it until September 4th.
That's when you're going to launch it? Okay.
Yeah. Thank
Very
y'all for
cool.
having
All
us.
right. Good job. Thank you guys. See you
Bye.
later.
Thank you.
All right, Janelle Peralt's here.
Thursday.
Good morning.
For food.
MHCD, come on over. Bring a chair too, please. What's going on in real estate? Anything exciting?
You know, we're trying to get some files closed. We're trying to get some properties online. We are working.
Are you?
really cute.
What are you thinking? What are you thinking? I was hearing some rumbling yesterday that there was not going to be that there's a housing bubble. What is your take on that? Is that true or not true? What do you?
I don't think that's true. I think that I'm having more and more confidence in the Federal Reserve rate cut for September. Now, I don't know if Andrew and those guys have commented on that, but that looks like it's for real. And we are very interest sensitive as a real estate market. So I'm ready.
Do you think though? I mean, do you think it's possible? Like, what would it do if Trump cut it to like 3% or 2%, would that just create mayhem, or what would your?
Yeah,
I'm kind of
I
curious
would
about this.
be concerned that it would be perceived as something that would whiplash back into position. I
Right.
don't know that something that out of step would be trusted, and that people would be worried that if they went out and actually tried to get it, it would slip away before
Yeah.
they closed. So I think you have to kind of be a steady Eddie on those fronts to make an impact. I think a lot of the uncertainty about a lot of the tariff things bouncing around
Right.
is what eroded the bond market when I got my first rate cut in 2 years. So I think you have to be a little more steady on that front.
Right. There's a lot of speculation about what's going to happen with this. If he's gonna get rid of Jerome Powell, and it's going to do the real estate market, and it's all over the place as far as the chatter goes. But
Indeed. But, Chairman Powell has been very consistent
yeah,
for a couple of quarters. September.
yeah.
September. So unless something radically pushes him off that, I'm feeling pretty good about it for September.
Okay, now listen. Here's the deal. If I'm going to put my house on the market, right? Like Julie Davis wants to do. What do I do? What's the best advice you would give to a homeowner who's looking to sell their house? Like, how do they get it ready?
I mean, clean and tidy sells.
Yeah.
And start from the thing they see first,
Right.
little things, working back. You can have a gorgeously new painted front door and all of that, but if your mailbox has been run over 4 or 5 times and it's leaning over the sidewalk as they come up to the front door, that could be something to consider, adjusting in that way. Clean and tidy is a big to-do, and I think people are going to take a much harder look at drainage since we didn't have any rain for a number of years, and then we finally got some. How did your house perform under the most recent,
Right.
huge rains?
Right. That's the other thing too. Right. Is your house ready to be sold? Is it ready to be?
Where are you on maintenance?
Where are you on maintenance? Right.
Have you
right.
changed your air filters? That's not super expensive, but
Have you done that? Yes.
have you done that?
Yes.
I have a personal question.
Yes.
I want to sell my house, but my AC is horrible. It's like 28 years old. Should I replace the AC before selling the house? Or should I?
I would probably get a contractor that you trust out there to go through it and see it, where is it performing, and make sure that you disclose it, because it will be a further negotiating point if you get a contract.
So there you go. Wouldn't you be upfront though and say, hey, the AC might need to be replaced?
Anything that a buyer finds out that you didn't tell them from doing their inspections
Right.
and so forth, you've just opened the door to further negotiations.
Right.
If you can keep them interested.
Right.
Now, if they find out that, your house was under 7 feet of water and you didn't tell them, they may just see you later.
They may see you later. Right. Yeah. There's a lot of disclosures out there too. Do you ever see like someone who's like selling a house, they won't clean it though, they won't do anything,
Yeah, and
do you fire that client then, or do you try to help them out?
No, it's going to be a function of price.
Yeah.
You're going to have to know where you are in the market.
Yeah.
We have a strong demand for people who want to take that property and clean it up and make it nice and put it back out there. But they need margins to not just get the work done, to actually pay themselves for their effort.
Right.
And so and in some cases, it's the right choice. If I have someone who's not particularly capable, they don't have their own contractors, they've never remodeled anything before, and they're thinking, should we try and update it? I think not. I think that maybe you should calculate that into your price and let the professionals come in
Right.
and make that move. So it's just where you are in the spectrum, and different things work for different people. We have a very well-funded retirement population that they don't need to give their house away. They'll just wait.
Right.
They
They'll
might
wait.
make an update or two, but they're not distressed. But what if you find someone who is distressed? Well, then we just need to price it and get it,
Right.
ready to go so that it's for something else. But, removing trash,
That would be helpful.
that's a nice place to start.
Removing the piles.
Yeah, but if you've invested in your home over the years and you've made those updates and you've done those things, little things like making sure your light switches are clean, just
Yeah.
little things that you don't see. we are going to be hosting this weekend, and it's shocking what I see.
It's shocking what I've seen when I went to look at houses.
Yeah.
And they
well,
were
of course.
having an open house, and I'm like, y'all
Yeah.
didn't think to take the
Oh, no.
debris out of the bathtub?
So I should hide my bodies then.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, your laundry, stick it in a closet, maybe.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, and they'll forgive boxes in a garage.
Yeah.
That's.
I was always surprised. There was a house one time I looked at that had a lock from the outside in the bedrooms. Like from the
Oh.
yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's disturbing.
That is.
Yeah.
I'd probably lose those before.
That was. I was like, oh, here's the murder room.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Here's where they keep the captives. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a little disturbing. That's
What
not.
do you
gonna
tell
play-
someone when you go in and the house smells?
Like dog.
like-
Or pee.
Yeah, anything. Yeah, anything. Listen, dogs have been the
and-
worst ones at the houses I've been to.
It can be
Where-
I mean, like
Ben.
dog smell, like pee and dog smell, like where you're
So
like,
soft
okay, these people
surfaces-
don't know.
right, and some people don't. Soft surfaces
Yeah.
absorb
Yeah.
smells.
Yeah.
Right.
So if it's area rugs and that kind of thing,
Yeah.
roll those bad boys up, take them outside, see if it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't cost you anything to
I know.
get those things out. There are cleaning
It's hard
products
to
that help.
It's
Air
hard to look
filters.
past your nose. Like you walk in and you're like, no, thank you. This house could be
No.
perfect, but I'm afraid I can't
No.
get rid of that smell.
And that's why you need to start
Yeah.
and so and I've been in those situations, and if people have fabric sofas and they've got area rugs, and where are we at on the air filter, and
Right.
cleaning that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't speak to how new or old or updated or not that house was. Turning off the air. Why would you do that?
Right, I know.
Because
Yeah, that's
houses
another one.
that don't
Yeah.
smell will suddenly get a little
Yeah.
funky
Yeah.
in the heat of summer with no air on.
Yeah. Right.
And people don't want to stay and look in the house because they're like,
Holy smokes.
breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's some things we can definitely help you with on things to consider.
I don't envy you.
But not every preparation for sale has to be an expensive remodel.
Right.
Yeah,
It's not
right.
all a new roof
Right.
or
Yeah,
whatever.
Right.
New
and
kitchen.
and we go back and forth when you're trying to be sensitive to people's budgets. If it is a little bit of a fixer, maybe you just rip the carpet out. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about replacing it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
If
right.
especially if it's a dog
Yeah.
situation.
Yeah.
Or a smoker.
The
or-
dogs, the smokers. Yeah, the smokers is always an interesting one too. Like heavy
Yeah.
smokers, like things they do to walls and
Yeah,
stuff
the
like
walls
that.
are yellow.
Yeah, yellow. and everything. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's always fun too.
And that's
Interesting.
just, life, it's not a perfect world, and you got to get with what you have and keep going. Your air situation, there are contractors that will come look and not charge you $5 million and tell you every time that you need a new unit. Sometimes they can service them. So I don't know what the maintenance has been on it. It is an older unit for sure.
Older unit struggling. She's struggling.
She's struggling. She's keeping it
is.
up.
She's trying.
All right.
This heat, yeah.
Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. Well, speaking of struggling, how are you guys doing over there at MHDD with people who are struggling? What's going on there? Move that microphone just a little, point it to your face right there. And I think it was your mom was on the show. She's really upset that
No, don't just.
she was upset that you left.
She needs to calm down.
Okay,
What needs
well-
to happen? So I've tried to teach her. We have a whole thing. We have an app going. My sister and I, we want
Yeah.
to plan an app where it kind of helps people who are a bit older not be on social media as much.
Yeah.
So that's going to be geared towards Jeannie Wilmot. So
Jeannie, she was disappointed when you left. Where did she go? And I'm like, well, she had the chocolate and we threw her off the show. So how was that chocolate for your mental health? Was that pretty good?
yeah, it helped. It helped out a lot. And they got some pieces too.
Did
so.
it? Nice. Nice. Well done. What's going on? How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're getting there. We're good.
How you
We're
holding up?
getting a lot of contacts. I think so far we've hit about 12,000 people.
What?
Number of
Wow.
interactions. Yeah.
Are you
So-
kidding?
no,
12,000 people.
12,000. So we're busy, but the main thing we want to talk about is we are going to consistently have that families of first responder support
Okay.
group.
How did that go, by the way? That was
So-
on Friday or Thursday?
I'll let Kelly talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
It was on Wednesday and Thursday of
Yeah,
last week.
yeah. How'd that go?
Good. We got some feedback that, later in the day would be better. So we are working with the library. They're open till 6. So we're going to have one group on Wednesday from 12 to 2.
Okay.
And that's going to be throughout August. So on Wednesdays from 12 to 2, we'll be at the library. We figure maybe we'll catch people on their lunch break, if that's a time when they can come. And then on Thursdays, we're going to have it from 4 to 6.
Okay.
So, and at these events, so our team splits. So we have one area where they're with kids and they're playing, and sometimes they're wanting to talk about their stuff, but sometimes they're not, and that's fine too. And then we have the adults in a separate space. So it's also a time of free childcare.
Yeah, right. Keep the kids away a little bit.
A little break, yeah.
What are some of the things when people need to reach out? What are some of the telltale signs when people reach out? I got to tell you, Friday I was in a bad mood all day Friday, and it was flood related. I have to say, just like last week. Interestingly enough, I said this before. We had so much happening, kind of behind the scenes. People didn't really realize what was happening with committee hearings in Austin, which take hours to go through and listen to and to transcribe and to even with my AI tools does not mean that it's going to take hours.
Exhausting.
It's still going to take hours to go through it all. And then there was just like little things that irritated me. And I was like, so Friday I was like just grouchy. And I was like, it was one of those things where like Julie sent me an email saying, Lewis, your hair looks terrible today. And I was just irritated now the rest of the day. She didn't do that actually, but I'm just giving you an example.
I texted him.
Yeah.
God, Lewis, your hair looks terrible. Mindy Windu, by the way, took a photo of me that was very unflattering on.
Well,
Good, because you take photos of me unflattering.
I have never taken.
I'm going to pay her for that now.
I've taken beautiful photos of you many times. I have one in mind too.
He posted one, and I was like, "Don't ever post a side view of me again." Let me just tell you right now. I know what I look like, and I am not happy with that.
Well, she took one.
Yeah.
It needs to be straight.
She took one of my backside and looked like my
See?
pants were falling off.
Exactly.
Anyway, all right, sorry.
All right, I
Continue
get
on.
it.
But yeah, I mean,
I'm glad to hear men have that.
Is that
problem
something we should be worried? I mean, is that a stressor or what? What do you think that is? Like, what should I go? Should I go get help then at that point? I don't know.
Because you were angry. Because you were angry on Friday.
Well, I was just grouchy.
Grouchy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to get it back to.
Yeah.
And it's normal to be grouchy.
Yeah.
After the flood. So we have our emotions that we go through. We have our reactions that we go through. It's also exhausting. We are on 6 weeks now, right? Mm-hmm. Go. So there's a part of it in normal life without a flood, you would be grouchy if you had been going this much.
Yeah,
right?
That's true.
So there's a piece of it that's normative. You always want to seek help if you're having struggle sleeping, falling asleep, staying asleep. If your appetite is still not where it needs to be, either you're eating more than you usually do or you're eating less than you usually do. Those are telltale signs. But you noticed it, right? You were grouchy and you're like, man, I'm grouchy today.
Yeah.
It's being aware and also giving yourself some grace for those, because this has been a lot and it's going to continue to be a lot. And sometimes we might be having a really rough day.
Yeah.
And those around us, they might be having better days. So it's reaching out and asking them for help, or, hey, I need somebody to talk to because I'm mad at the world today.
Right.
And that can be great because we know that when we help someone else, when you give them the opportunity to help you, it helps them more than it helps you. So it really creates that healing process when we're leaning on each other, when we're talking to each other, when we're reaching out for help and accepting help that's given.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a struggle in this thing at times, and I think Julie, I told you the story that I almost acted out a couple times during the press conferences. Mm-hmm. I mean, I actually, because you're in a competitive situation, you have to kind of yell out your questions, and I'm like older now and don't care, and I have a loud voice being with, so I can yell it out. But I think there was a couple times where I was just like, I might say something here and I might regret it. Oh, fortunately, I had enough wherewithal to kind of
you need a break.
The Saturday press conference with Christine Ohm, when they would congratulate each other for 30 minutes. I was like, just get to the point. Shut the hell up. But I resisted. Now, last Friday, I may not have resisted that. I probably would have careened into darkness, at some point. So, yeah, I mean, I think so is that when we bounce into the little facility there on Water Street? What do we call that now? The Emotional Support Center?
Yeah, so that's 819 Water Street, and our hours are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday.
Jeannie Wilmot, by the way, is very active in the comments.
I know that I need to get that app so we can just silence her. Sorry.
Okay, all right.
Just kidding. And then Saturday and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Once again, you don't have to have insurance. We're not going to check any kind of paperwork. We have Spanish speakers on site. We have child therapists too, and this is a free space for everybody.
Yeah.
We just want you to come in, have a place to kind of de-stress. technically we're not therapizing anybody. We're just here.
Right.
And we can also meet you out in the community as well. Or, you know, you can check out one of our mobile vans that are stationed in Hunt, and the other one's just kind of traveling throughout.
Okay. So there's a mobile service van.
Yes, we got 2 of them.
Not just
Really?
Kinstople
Not,
has
not
mobile
just
service.
I know.
vans.
Check us out. MHGD on wheels. What's up?
All right.
I don't know if you want to where you want
Yeah,
to.
you want me to tell you about the
Yeah,
vans?
yeah. I want to hear about the vans.
They're pretty cool. So they're mobile mental health clinic vans, but
Okay.
That's really cool.
you know, we're providing emotional support out
Is
of
this your
those.
idea?
Do they have puppies?
I wish I could take credit for it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
actually, you know, this was something that Hill Country MHD was doing
Already, right?
before, and the vans arrived, I think, that Thursday. And we deployed them Friday, so the timing was great. But the intention was to help us reach our rural communities and provide supports out to those communities. So it really has been wonderful. So they're equipped with air conditioning and seating
Yeah.
inside. It kind of is set up in a way that the seats just kind of face each other. So if someone, you know, wants to use those too to talk to someone, that's a really great private space. So one of them we have parked at the Hunt store every day.
Wow.
So we have that there every day, right on the corner. We got a big green flag sign that says emotional support here, so you can see that. And we have our staff in the green shirts sitting outside every day as well. And then the other one, like Kelsey said, we're just kind of following where the needs are and positioning that van kind of throughout our community based on if there's like an event or something else that we need to be parked outside of.
No, that's a much better solution than what I've been doing. With sometimes I'll just because Maddie's my neighbor who works with you people, and I just yell out. I just walk out into the front yard and I just yell, "Maddie!"
That works too.
And she comes out and she says, "What do you want?" Anyway, but
She
there's
should hand you the hours of when the clinic.
Well, you know, I think that's been true for us
Poor
that
Maddie.
work here. We're providing emotional support everywhere we're going.
everywhere you go.
Right.
Yeah.
To each other, and I know everyone in our community is really doing that. That's what Kelly was talking about. But that's a great thing to just kind of talk to each other and check in with each other naturally.
Right. Jeannie's in Wisconsin, she said. And then there's another Wilmot on here, Kayla. Oh my gosh, unbelievable! I love it. This is
Yeah,
great.
see, you've already healed him.
I know. you have-
Scrouchiness.
I know.
That's right.
He's
But-
got a smirk again.
Let me say this though. What is the objection though for people? Like, how do you overcome objections to therapy or counseling or services like that? How do you recommend those objections?
I mean, I'm the worst psychologist in the world because I accept those objections. Like, people have different coping strategies. Some
Yeah.
people, they're going to talk it out and that's going to be their thing. And that's fantastic. But there are, different cultures and different belief systems, and that's okay. There's a lot of things we can be doing. Whether it's going and helping your neighbor do something, you'll feel better. Go work at a soup kitchen, you'll feel better. Go work out, right? Go check out a gym, do some workout, go for a walk, go for a run. Do these different things that are like the healthy behaviors.
Yeah.
Because our physical health and our mental health are connected. And it's a spectrum. Sometimes we have days when we feel sick and we might need to take, allergy medications, right? And sometimes we feel sick and we need to go see the doctor.
Right.
Right? And so there's times when emotionally, mentally, we feel and we need to do stuff that makes us feel better. Go hang out with our family. Go, work on a project. Go smoke a brisket.
Yeah.
Right? It's an art. It's something you're creating. That can be really helpful. Do art, create something, build a deck. Like, those can all be really helpful for our mental health.
Right.
Obviously, I want everybody to come talk and engage in talking and telling your story. With therapy is one thing, right? Emotional support and disaster response is another. We're talking about your experience and helping people to make meaning of the experience for them.
Yeah.
Helping them to stay connected with their community, because that's the most important thing at this phase after a flood, is really making sure we keep those community connections. You want to get mad? That's great. Be mad at them. Be mad at outside things, the legislative sessions, those types of things. That's fantastic. For some people, that anger is going to get them out of bed still, because we're over the fight or flight. Like, I've got this energy. We're in this honeymoon phase. We made it. We've got work to do. Our bodies are exhausting out. For some people, it's that anger and that grouchiness that's going to get them out of bed.
Right.
So there's no right or wrong way to respond. There's no right or wrong way to react in these situations. But sometimes we just need a place to, as some people say, blah. Like, just
Purge.
let it out, release it, get rid of it.
But
Put it over there.
I think the 12,000 number is interesting because it gives us greater context of what our community's been through. That's a significant number of people. Yeah. And is it just? I think it's first responders who may be from outside the area. I mean, is it all Kirk County residents or just Hill Country?
It's all Kirk County residents, it seems to be, and it's just kind of differs from first responders down to just people coming up and just kind of talking to us. Like, one thing I kind of want to touch on was whenever we were in Center Point, we were kind of, down by the riverbeds, and we would just offer somebody a water. And then just offering that water, the people were able to kind of open up and talk more.
Yeah.
And I will say from my experience too, like, the first 4 days of what we went through, I kind of blocked it out, and we had a debrief at work. And so whenever I was talking to other people, I started remembering, I was like, oh man, I blocked that whole section off. So it did help talking about it. Like, I'm very closed off when it comes to certain things, but it did feel like the blah, like I felt like a weight.
Therapeutic.
Therapeutic in a way. So I guess just finding who you were able to talk to, finding those things, smoking a brisket, make little gnomes with clay. That's what I do. Kind of weird, but just finding your.
You make gnomes with clay.
Yeah, I'll have to bring you on.
Let me, psychologist. What is that? Okay, is she all right?
Should we take a deep dive on that?
Expression.
Yeah.
It's creativity.
Okay.
We express ourselves through our words. We express ourselves through our behaviors. We express ourselves through our arts and our creation. It's giving space.
Right.
And being okay with giving yourself some space.
Right.
Those things.
Right. So the mobile service van, though, that is in Hunt, and then it kind of patrols around.
We have 2.
Yeah.
We're getting a 3rd one.
Are we? Oh, nice.
But there's definitely one parked at the Hunt store every day right now.
Okay. And is it pretty busy, or is it?
Yeah. We also have teams deploying out from that location too. So we have outreach teams every day.
Yeah.
In other locations, kind of targeting certain groups or targeting certain neighborhoods too. So we're doing that in addition to having that spot where people can come to us.
I know you guys don't probably know the answer to this question, but I'm going to have to address it with somebody at some point. But someone brought up to the point to me that so many of the victims were not from Kerr County, and, they're from Dallas or Houston or Austin or San Antonio. And what are the regional organizations doing for those victims, or survivors, I mean, one of the toughest things I didn't realize this until just the other day that there were, 2 families were taken completely and they left behind daughters. One was like 8, one was like a teen, but they left behind children. So those children were effectively more or less orphaned. What are we doing to provide for them with all of this support? I wonder. That's the question. I know you guys don't necessarily answer that question, but I mean it's one of those big issues.
Yeah. So the state and everybody does recognize that this isn't just a Kerr County. This is statewide. Even the first responders that are coming in, they're from Wisconsin, they're from Florida, they're from all over. So. Each county in Texas has a local mental health authority.
Yeah.
So we're trying to provide a warm handoff so we can understand who's been impacted and hook those people up with the local mental health authority that is in their region. So there's 39 across Texas, and this is a safety net provider for mental health resources as well. And then those individuals can also call us, and we'll be able to talk them through, kind of provide support through telehealth.
Right.
And video.
Yeah, that's a big story because I think that needs to be communicated to folks too. It's like, well, somebody, I can't remember who brought this up to me the other day. It was like a mystic survivor, their child's going to need to be in therapy from this for a while because, of the trauma of being, that whole thing. It's hard to even imagine. But how are they getting care and getting and the parents too? I can't even imagine, for the parents as well. And so this has gone out, significantly as well. So, well, I'm glad you guys are here. We're going to see you next week, by the way, too. Again, Did you know that?
11:30.
Yes, 11:30. Someday next week. What day is that on? Is that Wednesday?
Kelsey knew.
think
Let's see.
Thursday.
Thursday. You were right. Thursday. You were rounding up our nonprofit week, where we have 41 nonprofits coming next week. Yeah, 41. We start on Monday, by the way, with the Kinetic Kids, which is, I think, some kind of dog and cat thing. I'm not sure exactly, but we have all the critters on that. We have Kinetic Kids, Kerrville Pets Alive, Freeman Fritz, and then Our Lady of the Hills High School. And that's the first 4 on that Monday that we start off with. Now, Julie Davis, how have you done with the Buc-ee's initiative? Have you been able to secure us a Buc-ee's yet?
To Kerrville? Yeah. No, I haven't had time. I would like to find out how to secretly tell them.
We need to both.
Bernie doesn't want them. Julie and Kerrville does.
Julie wants some. We need to
I
get
would
this
love that sales
done
tax.
because we need the sales tax revenue. We need to protect. There should be like a. It should be like a. If you get it done, you should get a commission that funds you.
That would be awesome.
Wouldn't it be awesome?
Yeah.
As long as you don't
funds
have to work all the
me,
shifts. Yeah.
funds me, or funds my office.
Funds
That's
your
the difference.
funds your office.
Oh, okay, that's good.
That's okay.
Kind of liked it
But
for me.
but no, but it does help you because it keeps you
does,
guys employed
does,
for a long time. We
Yeah.
need to get this done. We need to reach out to that guy. We
Yeah.
need to
I don't
figure
know
it
who
out.
you reach out to for that. That is not my expertise. Where's Todd Bach?
I tried.
But
I
yeah.
tried the Target route the other day.
Yeah.
250.
They had a
250.
You know, but here's the thing, though. I was at that baseball game on Saturday, and were you there?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. Did you enjoy it? Did you stay for the whole game? Did you stay for the fireworks?
We met the owner, so he was a really cool dude.
I met the other two.
Wow.
Look at you.
Yeah, I know.
What about Target? Let's get back to the
well,
stores.
I mean,
I can help you for my commercial real estate. Their purview is
so you know
250.
that's
250.
over at the on Highway 90. You know, so then you take 1604 to go home. There must be 10 Targets.
Well, it's big. There's a lot of people living over there.
I mean, really, come on.
The developments over there are super
There's
high
also
density.
I know.
5 million HEBs. Like,
I know.
You know, every other block, you're like, there's
Housing
another HEB.
developments.
On the front,
1604
on the
out that
frontage
way.
roads alone, there must be 6 Targets between 90 and let's just say 281, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's like a half-hour drive, or
I know,
longer,
but still, I mean, it's like there's a Target and there's an HEB, and I'm like, wait, isn't there another Target over here on this side of the road? And like, no, there's another Target over here, and then I keep going, and it's like, and then there's an HEB.
Do you
Right.
have any idea the size of the housing developments along that
Well, I
corridor?
know, but I mean, you know, still
He's just
50,000
whining.
people come in here and shop and stuff. So
Express. We're getting that right.
Yes,
that's right across the street,
that's
by the
with
way.
Frost Bank next.
Yeah, next to Frost Bank. I saw the Kerrville Daily Times finally did a story on that, and people, of course, don't read the articles. I didn't read the article either because I already knew the answer to the question. But people don't read the articles, and they just said, "Where's it going to go?" God, read the article. Click. And it might
What was
charge
it behind
for
a
that.
paywall?
It was
Yeah,
probably behind
I
a
don't know.
paywall.
But
so
anyway.
who knows? All right. So we haven't gotten that done yet.
No, I haven't. I kind of forgot about it. I got busy doing my other work.
I can't believe that.
I won't be getting a commission for bringing that in.
What kind of things are going on this week? Anything?
Let's
anything
see
exciting?
what's happening. There is stuff happening this week. You know, school goes back. So
I know tomorrow.
Yeah.
Centerpoint and KISD go back, and then Hunt and Ingram go back on Monday.
yeah. So the Wildlife Icons of the American West exhibit is a photography exhibit over the Museum of Western Art. That's really cool. Go check it out. Today is the last day of the pop-up carnival over at Kerrville Schreiner Park.
It's very
10
cute,
to
by the
5.
way.
Very cute. They put it in the shade, which is really nice. Lots of fun stuff for the kids, and it's completely free. So go have one last day of joy. Summer, yeah. Schreiner Mansion tours on Thursday. Friends of the Library book sale tomorrow. Let's see, lots of live music. Miss Congeniality is going to be at the Arcadia Live Theater on Thursday at 7, and then Hill Country Arts Foundation. You know, even though the stage has been heavily damaged, they're still going forward with their play series, and so Shipwrecked will be kicking off inside Stonehenge.
Yes. They
So
have the
that's really
set
cool.
already set up and everything.
Yeah. So that's Friday,
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday, and then they have a Sunday matinee, and that'll run through the 24th. So go check that out, and you're also helping them out at the same time. Live music at Turtle Creek Vineyard. Pint and Plow has live music. Arcadia has live music. The Wyatt Hotel. Saturday Farmers Market, 9 to 12 in downtown Kerrville, Heart of the Hills Farmers Market. And then you have your other Heart of Hill Country Heritage Farmers Market at 5 Points on Saturday, 9 to 1. Let's see. There's a Crystal Bowl Sound Healing Circle on the 16th. More live music.
I don't know that's necessarily healing, but some people really enjoy it.
Okay. I don't know anything about it. That's the title of it.
You should try it.
Comedy show.
Comedy. There you go. There's
Comedy
your stress
show.
release
Yeah.
right
I was
there.
like, I could definitely use some healing probably. You said you were grouchy. Last night I said, I'm just mad. I'm mad every day and I've never been this mad. So that's where I am. Anyway, so maybe I need comedy. Maybe I need a healing circle.
I'm telling you.
More live music. And then Tail Chasers has live music this weekend. So get out and have fun.
Get out and do it.
Yeah.
Right.
And put the kids back in school.
Get him back to school. Get him back. Aren't you glad you're done with that though? But Emerson goes back to school.
Yeah, but he has a mom to.
He has a mom to take
That's
care of.
responsible
Facilitate
for
that.
getting him there. Yeah. The first year that I didn't have a first day of school with my daughter because she was in college and she was off at college, I was definitely sad.
Yeah.
Like when you see all
But
the
relief,
traffic and you know it's the first day of school, you're like,
I like tomorrow too because everyone's gonna send me photos of the kiddos.
Of the kids.
now I don't really think about it. But the first year, you're definitely like, but I don't have anyone going to school today.
Well, but like I had boys like they ditched me like long before
Yeah.
like college.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Yeah.
You know, I had to like.
But still, you knew it was their first day and you were excited to hear. But I don't know, maybe boys don't talk as much.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
know. All kids are different. It doesn't matter what gender they are.
but you have those memories from some of those things. Yeah.
I always took the first day and the last day pictures. You know, first
I
day.
never got last day pictures either.
Yeah,
I
got
didn't
it.
do last day.
I got
First day was pretty good.
First day, I like to get the
There
pictures.
was like once
and-
it was maybe the second day.
Yeah, we have a
Close
cute one where the dog photobombed my son, and that's like our favorite ever. Of
Yeah.
all the after eating his lunch, he's like, "I made a sandwich. Did you see the dog's?"
Dog's like, the school's back in
School
session.
is happening.
School is here.
Give me
also-
snacks.
I was also able to go to shoot both kids' graduation close up too because I was
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's
Yeah.
nice.
So I was able to force my way in and say, I'm look at my camera, look at the size of this lens. I'm legit. So there you go. All right, what did you learn today, Julie Davis?
I learned about the mobile mental health emotional
a big one.
support
That's a
vans.
big
I don't
one.
know if I got their names right, but I
Right.
think that's really
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah.
And I mean, how beautiful on the timing that they just
Yeah, no, it's so
rolled
proactive.
in on a Thursday and we had a catastrophe on a Friday. So.
Do you know what did you learn today?
Well, besides that, I learned about that new menu at Vecino's with
Yeah.
all the different food choices. That's
Yeah.
pioneering. Like it.
Kelsey, what did you learn today?
I'm on the spot. I liked Vecino's shirt design, so I'm gonna go purchase one of those.
Their hats are nice too, by the way.
I'll get one of those.
Yeah. Anna Laura, what did you learn? Anna Laura.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, there we go.
I liked the advice about selling your house. We're not at that point yet, but that's good to know.
Right.
It's
If you need to
go.
sell your house, there you go.
There you go.
How's the housing market down? Where do you live, Bandera? No, somewhere else.
Close enough.
Wait, tell me again.
Tarpley.
Tarpley.
I almost said Utopia.
I would have.
Like remembering the wrong place. I know.
Close enough. In the middle between the two.
What did you learn today?
I learned that y'all are working on a Buc-ee's.
Beaver nuggets.
I know.
Hey,
We're not really working on one. I'm sorry.
Well, maybe one day. A girl can hope.
That's right.
Hope gets us through the day.
I guess the question is, if you live near a Buc-ee's,
Would you be happy about it? Probably not.
Would you be happy about it, and would you shop there though?
Probably not. And the labor issue part of is another.
Yeah, they pay
Thing.
very well though.
If they'll drive to Bernie to work, they'll drive to Kerrville to work.
Yeah, well,
They
maybe.
pay. They pay really well though.
I just
Bathroom attendance is like $23 an hour.
Yeah,
They're managers.
It'll hurt people in
Yeah.
town that are not paying the same though.
it would hurt
Yeah.
HEB because they would match HEB salaries. So
Yeah.
that would be. it'd be-
I don't know their development dynamics precisely. I know the Target pretty well.
Target's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
No,
250
I knew that the Target was a deal, but
Also, didn't know that Target has a disaster response team that
Yeah.
they have. That was so cool to see.
yeah.
That was
It
Yeah.
was.
Well, they had, when I interviewed the guy, he said that they had several employees who had direct impact. Either grandparents who lived up here or family that lived up here,
Well, we forget how fluid it is between San Antonio and Kerrville. Like, my daughter lives here, but she works in San Antonio every day. So, therefore, her hospital is like, oh, we know Kerrville now because we know this employee,
Yeah.
and so we forget.
It's like John.
I-10 connects us in so many ways.
USAA, you know.
And a lot of people live in San Antonio and work in Kerrville too.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
John's at USA.
Yeah, there's like there's a stat out there like that 7,000 or 8,000 people every day leave Kerrville
Yeah.
to go to
yeah,
go to
at one
work.
point, more people came into Kerrville to work than
Yeah.
left Kerrville
Right,
for work. But
right.
I don't know if that's still true. That was a few years back.
All right, good stuff. Tomorrow on the show, Libby on the label will be here,
All right.
and we will have from Arcadia Live, and then we'll have Jeremiah. What's his last name? Dang it, the coach at Schreiner University.
Oh, I
Coach
don't know.
Jeremiah. He'll be here tomorrow. He's the
Coach will
volleyball.
be here.
He's the volleyball coach, and getting ready for a big season.
the season.
They will be in a new conference this year. So maybe there's a chance they might make the NCAA this year. They don't have to go through Trinity as their nemesis, but that's exciting. And then we got something's happening on Thursday too. I can't remember what's happening exactly. Next Wednesday is our 1,000th show.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and it'll be.
Are you going to drop balloons or anything?
I don't know. Tuesday is our 4-year anniversary
And your
and
999th show.
999 show
Yeah.
and then our 1,000th show. So
Sorry, we're wrapping it up.
we're wrapping
Yeah,
up.
I'll be
Yeah.
the 999. Someone else
Right.
can take the
Yeah.
1,000.
All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining
Thank
us.
you.
See you guys again tomorrow.